in the prior tests that I've used in my classroom to assess or to use as a formative assessment or also a summative assessment, it's right or wrong. And so it doesn't give me a lot of information as to, well, what did they understand? They got the answer wrong, but what parts did they understand? It doesn't help me target how to support that student. Many get the answer wrong, but they actually bring quite a bit to the table. They actually have quite a bit of understanding. They may have just made a wrong choice here, or they may not know how to represent 5 as a portion of 10, and so it's not like, oh, I have to go back and teach that whole thing over again. I just have to give them more opportunities to critique their own work and to think about their own reasoning. And, oh, does this really answer the question? Am I using the right unit here? Or, oh, building their critical eye to their own work. So looking at the student work gave me the opportunity to see what my students were able to apply. So what math contents knowledge could they use to solve a real-world problem? In that respect, it gave me insight into their reasoning, their ability to reason, and their ability to communicate their understanding. So I think that the performance tasks will give us data with regard to the content itself that we just previously talked about, the student's ability to reason mathematically, which is more about the MPs or the reasoning, the math practice standards. So for me as a teacher, it implies I begin to start thinking about what are the instructional implications. So if I'm seeing students have a difficulty with scale, then obviously I need more opportunities in my classroom in order for them to manipulate scales of different values, a scale of 4, a scale of 10 or 12, something different types, different opportunities in order to generate more thinking and reasoning around that. I think the harder piece or the more difficult piece is the math reasoning, the applying. And so again, the implications for me as a teacher are, wow, I need a lot of opportunities for performance tasks in my classroom, a lot of opportunities for them to apply the mathematics that they're learning conceptually to real-world situations or real-world applications. So again, finding time with my instructional week or my instructional unit to make sure that my students are having continual exposure to applying and reasoning, applying the mathematics they know to real life.